Hi all. Hello all. Good evening. Hello all. Good evening. So let's wait for a couple of minutes so that more students and parents should joining. Thank you. Good evening all. Hello, all. Sorry for this technical glitch. And let us resume the session again. So, this series is brought to you by TechBee, SCL's early career program. And I am Arindam, part of Global Talent Marketing team. And without wasting much time, so let's dive into the session. So, today we are going to cover a very interesting topic at Skills of the Future. And we have with us Dr. Amrita Das. She's a renowned educationist and career consultant. She established the Institute for Career Studies in the year 1985. And this ICS has been awarded as a Excellence Education Award by Times Group. So without wasting much time, so let me introduce you with Dr. Amrita Das now. Hello, Dr. Amrita Das.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you, but I think there's a major problem with this platform only.
Am I heard now? Should I start?
Yes, ma'am.
So, thank you very much. Namaste. Good evening. I'm delighted to be with all of you today, this evening, for this signature program organized by HCL TechBee. I'm going to be talking about a very important theme: skills of the future. The exciting news is that more than 50% of our population is under the age of 25 years of age. This is a powerhouse for boosting economic growth, for what we talk about as a dividend, a huge dividend. However, what is shocking is that over 65% don't have suitable jobs because there's a huge skill gap between what they have and what is required by the marketplace. So that is why it is very important from this stage onwards to understand what the requirements are. Today, the world is your stage. A universe of opportunities await you. We have an AI driven fourth industrial revolution with quantum leaps in technology which are impacting careers. Arindamji, please.
Yeah, ma'am. I'm just yes, yes.
The next and the next. So, the AI driven fourth industrial revolution with quantum leaps in technology impacting careers. Like we have augmented reality, generative AI, humane AI PIN, Internet of Everything, computer vision technology, the James Webb Space Telescope, which is going to open fascinating new careers in space. So there are specializations today. We go back, please go back. There are specializations today that did not exist yesterday, like interaction design, medical humanities. molecular gastronomy. Can we go back to the next one, please? Yes. So here we are, back again. I wanted you to see this because there's so much to share with you. We have interaction design, medical humanities, which brings together biology with psychology, molecular gastronomy, cliodynamics, a combination of history and math to make accurate predictions about the future, digital education, behavioral finance and economics, a combination of psychology and economics or psychology and finance. Very importantly, we also have the human computer interaction, neuroscience, brain computer interface. You may have heard about Neuralink, which has been a big breakthrough. Game design and development, space architecture, genetics law, cyber law. There's so much out there. So, just like we have specializations today that did not exist yesterday, there'll be specializations tomorrow that don't exist today. So, how do you become future ready? We'll go to the next slide and have a look. How do you become future ready? Can we have, you will be embarking on your first, can we go back one, please? One, go back, back. Can we go back one? So, how do you become future ready? You will be embarking on your first job from now onwards. 10 years hence, 85% of the job specializations do not exist today. Owing to automation, millions of jobs will be lost, but millions more will be created. And it is our hope that you will be skilled and knowledgeable to be able to embrace the millions of jobs that are going to be created. For this, you have to be future ready. I emphasize to be future ready, reset your mindset to embrace change and lifelong learning for a career by design, not default. Now, while you do this, how do you find your dream career? Everybody wants a dream career. Can we have the next, please? How do you discover your dream career? Three things must come together. The three are what you are great at, what you love to do, and what the world needs. At the intersection of this will be careers which will be rewarding for you because you will be bringing to the forefront your aptitudes, your knowledge, your skills, your passion, and those will be needed for the jobs of the future. That will give you purpose and meaning in life, fulfillment, happiness, also recognition and remuneration. So let's look at the process to be able to come to this dream job. And we look at the dynamic career GPS process of know yourself, plan for yourself, inform yourself. Can we go to the next one, please? Know yourself, fine tune the choices to your unique frequency of aptitudes, interests, talents, aspirations. Inform yourself about the latest trends regarding courses, campuses, careers, and then plan. Focus on the right course at the right campus. Prepare for future jobs with the right knowledge and skills. That is important. Prepare for the future jobs with the right knowledge and skills. Now, the another good news is, can we go to the next one, please? Maximum careers are available from all subject combinations. Any subject will lead to careers from management to finance to law, mass communication, government services, defense services. So, maximum careers can be accessed from all subject choices. It's only for, let us say, engineering that you need physics, chemistry, math, and for medical and related, you need physics, chemistry, biology, and in some places for economics and commerce, you need math. To succeed, please keep in mind you will need to have in demand employability skills. So, I'm going to talk to you about these employability skills for which the journey starts now. The preparation and practice starts now. So, let's look at what these are. We go to the next slide. So, the first one there is intelligence quotient. It's a very important employability skills. This requires you to have cognitive intelligence and flexibility, critical and analytical thinking, reasoning and complex problem solving, ideation, knowledge of analytics. Whether you are an art, science, commerce student, it's important to understand analytics and have a breadth of interdisciplinary understanding. Now, interdisciplinarity is important. That is why the national education policy has demolished the silos of art, science, commerce streams and has encouraged students to take up subjects across these different subject combinations. Curiosity for lifelong learning is very, very important. So, how do you develop all of this? Develop all of this by learning with understanding, applying your knowledge, doing a lot of problem solving of analytical reasoning, logical reasoning, doing Sudoku puzzles, doing interesting projects which require problem solving. So, what is important is intelligence is not just learning, it is the training of the mind. So, this is what you need to do to develop your intelligence quotient. The next important one is creative quotient. Very, very important today. We go back one, it's there. Please go back to the earlier slide. Creative quotient requires originality, creativity, design thinking. What is design thinking? Design thinking is discovering what is needed by people, what is needed in society, empathizing with the problem and coming up with solutions. Imagineering, presentation skills using art, design, and graphics. So it is important to turn imaginative ideas into reality. And for this as well, creative problem solving related projects will definitely help you to think out of the box and to come up with amazing innovative ideas. Let's go to the next one, the tech quotient. In a technology driven world, this is ever so important for everyone. This includes effective digital literacy, AI skills. Whether we are engineers, whether we are scientists or not, we need AI skills. That is using tools, the AI tools, computational thinking, efficient and ethical use of digital tools, cyber security, and digital citizenship. Digital citizenship includes a very constructive engagement with anybody who's in a cyberspace. So we have to be humane, we have to be considerate, and we have to avoid anything negative which would be harmful and impact the well being of the cyber citizens. Social quotient. Good social skills will definitely boost your success. So, this includes intrapersonal and interpersonal skills, being self smart and people smart, communication skills, leadership, entrepreneurship is very, very important. collaboration, initiative, enterprise, sustainable lifestyles, social influence, teamwork, global literacy means understanding people and their cultures and appreciating it no matter which country they are from. So, appreciating people from across the world, their cultures, their language, their practices, conflict resolution in a globalized world is a top priority as well. Tolerance and an attitude of gratitude. We go to the next one, which is emotional quotient. Emotional quotient is very, very closely connected with social quotient. So let's look at the emotional quotient. Can we have the PowerPoint, please? In any case, I'll go ahead with it. So, the emotional quotient requires you to be compassionate, kind, empathetic, resilience, have agility and flexibility, appreciate diversity, and be intrinsically self motivated to give of your best. And the sixth quotient, last but not the least, is spiritual quotient. Deep connect with your inner self, self awareness, mindfulness, and an ethical, value centered life. This is very, very much appreciated. So, what I want to share with you is that when you develop these six quotients, you are developing your left and your right brain and your ambidextrous. Generally, we hear of the term ambidextrous to imply effective and efficient use and coordination of your left as well as your right hand. But here it means optimizing your left brain and your right brain. The left brain is analytical, linear, logical, good with numbers and languages. The right brain is imaginative, emotional, intuitive, creative, good with music and arts and so on. So, what we need to do is to be ambidextrous by developing all these six quotients through extracurricular activities, participate in debates, in plays, participate in projects, take up internships. So, all this will help to develop your skills. Here are some tips to future proof your career. So, along with these six employability skills, six employability quotients with lots of skills under them, it's important to future proof your career by staying informed. You have joined this session today. You're getting a lot of information. After this, there'll be question and answers. Stay informed by researching areas of interest, researching the changes that are happening, tracking those changes. It's like a treasure hunt, talking to people in different fields. Develop knowledge and skills. Be flexible. Be flexible. So, as change happens, you may have to change tracks, you may have to pivot, change your direction. Just don't wait. Be ready to do that. Embrace new technologies and tools throughout. For example, if you see Canva today is different. It's a different version to what it was just a few weeks ago. So continue to embrace the new technologies and tools. Build networks. This is so important. Build networks with people in different fields. Nowadays, people are very helpful. You can actually reach out to people who you follow, who you are inspired by. Write to them, seek their guidance and help and mentorship. Develop soft skills, which we've talked about. The most important soft skills are excellent communication skills, people skills, leadership skills, collaboration, team building, and so on. Have a positive mindset, the I can mindset, and create a personal brand. Ultimately, work towards creating a personal brand. That is your X factor, the extraordinary you, the extraordinary aspects of you. So develop a personal brand. This requires you to move out from your comfort zone. So let's look at the next one. Move from a comfort zone to a growth zone. Seeking opportunities, solving problems, learning new skills, taking on challenges. So have a vision, set goals, find purpose and meaning in life, and work regularly towards achieving your goals, which would require lifelong learning, which would require picking up experiences which are relevant during your career journey, because all of you will have at least 5 different career innings, because things are changing ever so fast. As I said, 85% specializations 10 years from now don't exist today. So, with that brief introduction of skills, brief introduction of what you require to be future ready, I would love to take your questions. Thank you very much. Arindam ji, ready for questions?
Yes, ma'am. There are a lot of questions that we are getting on daily basis, but today, due to this network glitch and this platform is not supporting, so I'm feeling a little bit helpless. But anyhow, I will try to cover the maximum questions that we have got from our social media audience.
Do ask the questions that you have, because they'll be relevant for whoever is here
Yeah,
with
sure.
us today.
Let me open my slides. So there is a question from a audience that what are the some best skills for our future and how to use them and upgrade our skills on a regular basis.
So, I have already spoken about the 6 employability quotients. I'll repeat, that's a technology quotient, intelligence quotient, social, emotional, creative quotient, and spiritual quotient. So, all these have to be developed. In other words, you have to develop a smart mind and a smart personality. A smart mind that is both logical as well as creative, is able to solve problems, excellent social skills, emotional skills, being empathetic, kind, helpful, connecting well with people, being able to know what to say, when to say, how to say. All this requires practice. And the best practice comes from participating in a number of extracurricular activities in school and college. If you wish to develop your communication skills, you may want to join classes of communication skills to become more fluent in expressing your thoughts and ideas. So, developing all these skills requires regular practice by participation, and also getting involved with projects which are collaborative projects, doing some very good internships. That helps you to understand how these skills are appreciated at the workplace. So let's take the next question.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for answering this. And the next question is that it's a it's from a class 12 student. So he is he's saying that his classes are just started. A new session has just begun. So how should he prepare himself so that he can score well in his boards in the year 2025?
So that's a very good question. Your new session has just started. So I think it's important to manage your time and to revise your lessons every day. Revise your lessons through a process which I call learn with understanding. Apply that learning through writing. So you learn with understanding, revise, read, recall, and write. So revise, read at, recall the key points, and write, because in your exams, you get marks based on how you write what you know, and students are not writing enough. When you write, you develop a mind motor coordination. You're able to think and write in a way that your thoughts are not running ahead of your writing or vice versa. Also, every cell of your body has a memory chip. So when you write, the memory chips of your fingertip get activated. So you're able to recall absolutely when required. So read, recall, and write. Use memory techniques like short forms. So use memory techniques. And time management is very, very important. So make a to do list, write down all that you have to do for the week, for the day first, and every day of the week, and then prioritize. Prioritization would mean identify what is a must do, that should be done first, then should do, that's next, and then could do, that's third. Oftentimes, we spend too much time on the coulds. We waste time on the coulds. They're time gobblers. Coulds are important, but finish the must and the should and then come to could. Balance your day well. So it's not all studies. There should be study time, time, rest your brain, rejuvenate your brain, time for actually exercising and being outdoors. So balanced approach will help you to succeed. Look after your health, have a nutritious diet, sleep 7 to 8 hours a day. All this goes together. When you do it in a planned way, you balance your life, you will be successful. So make sure that you manage your time. You learn through the process of read, recall, and write. You use memory techniques, specifically flow charts, diagrams, short forms, and you also manage your life well in terms of a nutritional diet, adequate sleep, and time for relaxation.
Thank you, ma'am, for answering this. So now we are proceeding to our next question. So it says that a lot of ads are going on social media prompting us to join internship or crash courses. But how to judge them whether they are authentic or not? And because a lot of people complained that by joining this course or that course, their parents' money is being wasted. So how people should know the authenticity
Ex-
about a particular
Yes.
program whenever they are seeing an ad on social media?
So, first thing is to consider whether that course is useful for you or not. Many people join coaching courses or various training programs just because it's trending. You have to fine tune the choice to your unique frequency, your requirement. So, first, find out about the course and see if that is what you want to do to develop your knowledge and skills. Next, research and find out what are the best places offering that program online or offline. And it can easily be found if you research and you look for feedback. Also, ask your own classmates, ask parents to find out, ask your teachers. So, it's important to authenticate that particular course. I often tell students, go to where the course is taking place and talk to the students as they are coming out from there, what their level of satisfaction is. So before joining any course, find out whether it's relevant for you, to what extent it's relevant, and get sufficient feedback about the authenticity and impact of the program before joining it. Also, a cost benefit analysis is important. Don't go for anything which is overpriced, where you feel you're not getting the kind of benefit you should get for the money you're paying.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for answering this question. So now here comes our next question. It's why do a lot of class 12 students want a job instead of a career?
Actually, one needs to understand the correlation of job to a career. Jobs are building blocks from which a career is made. So, for instance, you have career families like the health, education, management, law fields. Each of these have specific jobs. Now, if you were to take, for example, the management field, you will have jobs in finance, in marketing, HR, logistics, international business, and so on. Likewise, in technology, there are a lot of jobs as well, from, let us say, cybersecurity to artificial intelligence, machine learning, developing websites, user experience, user interface specialists, and so on, cloud computing specialists. So, jobs are the building blocks in a career, and you have to see which job would tap your aptitude, your talent, your passion. Secondly, there are sectors that you may wish to join. For instance, the automobile sector. A lot of people are fascinated by automobiles. Now, the automobile sector would take engineers. It would take, for example, people who are specialists in automobile engineering, people who are specialists in different aspects of the technology. It could be nanotechnology because a lot of cars use products and equipment which require nanotechnology, mechatronics, a combination of mechanics and electronics. So you'd need different engineering specialists, but you would also require product designers, people who are good at designing that car, who would love to be in the segment. They've not done engineering, but they're great at product design. You would require people in the field of management for marketing and sales of the cars. Now, if you're fascinated with automobiles, obviously you will be able to be very imaginative and creative in developing a marketing pitch for automobiles. You also require lawyers. So, what you need to do is to identify the overall career field, identify the specific sector, and then through the specialization, which taps into your aptitudes, your interests, your passion, you go for that particular job specialization. So then you specialize, for example, as a UI UX person or a product design expert or a marketing specialist, finance specialist, AI specialist, any of these, and you move for that job in any of the sectors or segments of your choice. Over to you, Arindam.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So, and there's another question on this AI. So, modern AI era is going through this great AI revolution. And what do you think are the challenges and opportunities, and how students can prepare for this?
There are huge challenges because AI is leading to automation. And as I mentioned earlier, millions of jobs will be lost. It was shocking to find out recently, to read the headlines, that thousands of people who had done a course in engineering from top engineering institutions did not get campus placement because lots of the jobs by now have been automated. Also, many of them lacked the required employability skills that I spoke about. They lacked creativity, imagination. They were given case studies, very interesting futuristic case studies. They knew the theories, they knew that they had the knowledge, but they were not able to apply it and come up with innovative ideas. So it's very, very important to be able to develop the employability skills. The next thing is, with AI becoming bigger and bigger, a lot of new jobs are being created where you use that technology to achieve greater results. All this while, you have to learn how to outsmart smart technology. You outsmart smart technology by being an ideator, by being a thought leader, by thinking of what next, by doing that design thinking. So by looking at a particular situation that is arising and seeing how can I solve the problem, by tracking the changes. So very soon a lot of petrol stations will be redundant, petrol cars will be redundant. Instead, you will have many more cars on different sources of energy and fuel, and you'll have to know how to use those fuels, how to have fuel stations catering to the different kinds of vehicles. So you need to know what's coming up next, and you have to be entrepreneurial in your approach, be able to build up that necessary knowledge, build up that skill, learn a new skill, change tracks. So you have to constantly find out what's going out completely, what's becoming redundant, and what new is coming up. And be ready and prepared for the new that is now emerging. So you have to have awareness, you have to track the changes. It's like a treasure hunt. And as you track the changes, build your skills. So it's called upskilling, reskilling. So you upskill, you reskill, you unlearn, you learn, and come up with new knowledge as well. So lifelong learning is very, very important.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And the next question is that how important is the role of parents and teachers to keep their students and wards updated about the latest career opportunities available?
I think it's very important for students to remain updated first. It's important for every
It's
student to
important
take the responsibility for his or her life.
for his.
So, for that, you need to know yourself, inform yourself, plan for yourself, ask 5 questions. Who am I? Where am I? Where do I want to go? How do I get there? What should I do to get to my goal? So, self awareness is most important. Next, whenever there's a success story in any field, be it engineering, medical, management, law, dance, music, sports. The person who's been successful always says, I could reach this height because my parents believed in me, my teachers believed in me, they encouraged me to follow my dream. So, the role of parents and teachers is largely to motivate the children, to inspire them to reach their goal, to be there for them when they have failures and say, okay, doesn't matter, learn from the mistakes and get going. And also discussing with them the latest trends, which would mean that every stakeholder, the student, the parent, the teacher, has to be updated with the latest trends.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And now the question is that SCL Tech is one of the leading IT MNC who has made their presence felt in the global markets. They have come up with an early career program called TechBee, which is creating a revolution in the lives of students. So I would like to know your thoughts on this program that SCL Tech started a few years before, and now it's running successfully across the globes and running in various countries.
Yeah, so I believe, because I've seen this program very carefully, that it is one of the best programs of earning while learning. So you have an early start right after grade 12, and you have a wonderful opportunity to actually learn at a workplace and earn at the same time. So you're picking up all the employability skills that are needed. You have an early start, and you then start gaining experience, which counts for a lot for any future jobs. Moreover, while you are at the workplace with hands on experience, you're doing your BTech program from a UGC recognized university. So you are able to apply all that theory to actual practical applications. It's a best blend of learning, of earning, of gaining experience, and being future ready.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for answering this. And as you have already mentioned, that students will be doing their graduation. So a lot of people have this myth also in the market whether those degrees are recognized or how important will be those degrees once they will leave this organization. So what are your thoughts? Because it's a total learning based model, and TESIL has a tie up with one of the greatest universities and institutes of India like BITS Pilani, IIT Kottayam, IIT Guwahati. So
Actually, these are dream campuses.
yeah,
So, a very good pathway to these dream campuses is through the HCL TechBee program. You join the TechBee program, you're already then enrolled with a leading university for computers and IT. You're learning the best courses available in it, updated courses delivered through great professors, and all the while you're practicing that knowledge and you're acquiring the requisite skills. It couldn't be a better model. In fact, I have been talking to policymakers, I've been talking to many other industries that they should actually also embark on this very successful model, actually pioneered by HCL TechBee.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your time, and thank you for answering all these questions. Though today we have faced a lot of challenges on this platform, on this network, but still, thanks for your patience. And I would like to thanks our audience who stayed with us till now. I will assure you that in our future sessions, no such issues will occur. We will try to fix these issues our end. We will be rectifying our networks. We will be rectifying this platform as well. So tell them, please stay in connect with us. We will be bringing more such sessions for you to make you aware about your career choices ahead. And thank you, Amrita ma'am, once again. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. It was great being with you all. And I want a message for the audience. If you can dream it, you can do it. But between dreaming and doing, wake up, make it happen. I hope this was a wake up call for all of you. Stay connected. Wish you all the very best for a bright future of happiness and for success. God bless you all. Thank you. Namaste.